Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tommy Zamp and I play guitar and get the lead out. And today we are playing at the Midland Theater in Newark, Ohio. And I'm in the dressing room area. I've got my little amp set up, just kind of going over a few things. And I thought I'd show you guys how to play the solo, the slide part, in What Is and What Should Never Be off of Zeppelin 2. It's really one of their, as far as I'm concerned, most beautiful written songs. It's gorgeous to listen to. And I think that slide part is really cool. So here's what we're gonna do. I got my trusty Les Paul here. I've got a little Black Star amplifier, and this is the slide part. So it's not terribly difficult, but there's a few things going on that, technique that you can use on your right hand and your left hand, and we're going to go over that right now. So I've talked about this in other videos before, but I'm using the Dunlop 220. I like the chrome. I like the way it feels. I like the way it sounds. I have used porcelain slides before, depending on if I'm trying to get a little bit of a warmer tone. These are definitely brighter. But whatever you're the most comfortable with, don't overthink everything, and just use what you like, use what you have, and experiment. It's supposed to be fun. So that being said, down here I've got Blues Driver BD2. I've had this pedal for a very long time, and it's one of those things that just sat in my studio. I took it off my board. I tore it all over the place with it, and then all of a sudden, my singer at the time wanted to start playing guitar for some of the live shows we were doing, so I lent it to him, and then that band dissolved and I never saw it again. So thanks, dude. Oh well, that's what happens. But my wife actually overheard me telling a story and how much I was like, man, I love that pedal. I use it all the time. And she went out a few years ago and surprised me for Christmas, and it was like stocking stuffer, so it was very cool. So anyway, I bring it with me now. I also have a fuzz pedal, a carbon copy, delay, and a little looper here, but it's not about pedals and all that stuff today. It's about slide work and Zeppelin. So what I do is, it's a little bit of a darker tone on the record. I mean, I'm only gonna be able to get what I can out of these things, but this is a great little practice amp. I have this thing with me on tour all the time. It fits in my bunk. It's killer. I love it. And yeah. So anyway, let's do the first couple of notes. Right? It's going to start on a B, and you're going to slide up to the C sharp. Then you play an E on the B string. Right? Just that little triad. And there's a mute. It's not. So you're taking your right hand and you're plucking the string, muting it, plucking, muting and plucking. That's it. Just those three. Right? So we got the G string on the 4th fret. That's a B note. The G string on the 6th fret. That's a C sharp. To the B string on the 5th fret. That's an E. So then we're gonna, on the same B string, we're gonna take the note on the 7th fret, which is it's a F sharp. So we're taking it from 7 to 9. And you're gonna do that slide. Pluck on the 7th, mute. Once you get there, do it again. That's it. Just do that twice. Okay? Then now put that little piece together. You got. And stop. And once you get that going, then you keep moving on. But here's the other part. I don't want to make this video too long. I know you guys short attention spans, and if this is boring, I want you guys to get the whole thing. So here we go. And then now on that 7th fret, down to the 2nd. All on the B string. Give it a little vibrato at the end. Right? So that's the first line. That's the first line of the whole thing. Do it one more time. Here we go. And like everything else, if the more you do it, the more comfortable you're going to be doing it. Just like, you know, me talking to a camera. I got one there, I got one there. Which one am I looking at? But anyway, that's for me to deal with, not you. So the best part about this is the second line is the exact same except for the ending. So follow me. It's the first one. Second one. Here's the difference. And what we're doing is I'm using my pick on the G string and my middle finger on the B string. And what I'm doing is I'm still going from 7 to 9, but I'm playing the G string and the B string together. And it's sliding in just like that. And then I slide from the 7th down to the 2nd fret. Little vibrato, same thing as before, right? So put those two lines together and this is what you get. So they're essentially the exact same, but he's throwing in that G string. Oops, excuse me. You know what I mean? So moving on from there, I'm going to play that, and then I'm going to do the next section. So check it out. Now we're going to slide up to the B and E string on the 12th fret. You know, you can start here on the 10th. So it's 10 to 12 on the B string. Mute it, and then pluck the E string, the high E, on the 12th fret. That's it. So you're going from here. So we're just focusing now between the 10th and 12th fret on the B and E string. So check it out. That's it, the first move. And once you get that, you move into the up to the 14th. So try that. 10 to 12 on the B, 12 on the high E, 12 on the B, high E on the 12th, down to the 10 on the high E. And that's all one movement. See what I'm doing there? And what I'm doing too is I'm muting the other strings with my right hand. So if you're getting a lot of this, you hear the other strings moving, right? You get a lot of that. You don't want that. Whoops, shit. Okay, so I'm just doing that as an example to show you, but you can, that I'm not picking anything after that last hit. But that's it. And you can mute those other strings so you're not hearing any of the jangling going on. Now, all the way, we'll take it from the beginning up to that part, and then I'll show you the last little line. All right, so there it is. It's the 12th fret on the B string. Then you're gonna, on the high E, slide up to the 16th fret. And do that over and over until you get it smooth. So that's that part. We're going 12, 12 to 16, 12, 12. 10 on the B string, down to 9, back up to 10, to 14. All one movement again. And then it goes into the heavy part. So let's do it all over. We're gonna start from the beginning. Feel free, play along with me. I'll try and make sure my tempo is exact, but here we go. You ready? And feel free to add in your own vibrato, you know what I mean? Like, wiggle that. Get gnarly with it, you know? You can do... You can change it up. That's the thing, like, learn what Jimmy did, get it as close as you can, but don't forget it's you playing it. So try and add a little bit of your funkiness, add a little bit of you into it and make it yours. But for all intents and purposes, part of this video is for me just to kind of show you how to do this, and that's what I'm doing. So one more time, we'll do it together. You ready? Now the second line. The third line. The fourth line. There it is. So let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, guys. Thanks so much for following my channel. As always, I hope you enjoy these little backstage tutorials and stuff. There'll be more. I'm doing more. We just started a tour. Today's the first tour date, so we're going to be doing more of the behind the scenes tour vlogs and stuff like that coming out for you. There's another one I believe that's I think they're scheduled every Friday. I think from our fall tour, the California ones are still in rotation, so they'll be coming up. As always, the links in the description box below are affiliate links, and if you want to get some of the stuff that I'm using at no extra cost to you, you can use those links, and I get a small commission out of it. Kind of helps me out and helps out the channel. And if that's kind of, if you're looking to get some of that stuff, you want some of these slides or strings or whatever, guitar picks, all that little bit, it all helps, because, you know, starving musicians and all that. But anyway, let me know in the comments below if you have any questions and or other Zeppelin tutorial stuff that you would like me to show you, because it's what I do, man. I play Jimmy Page as best as I can in honor of the man himself and the music and the catalog that we all love and have listened to for so many years. So anyway, please hit that like and subscribe, follow me on Instagram and all that stuff, and continue to be awesome, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks.